Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Just going for a short little ride. We're over here in Port Aransas. We're going to make a left on the Beach Street here off of Allastrology Street. I wanted to see what kind of progress they've made on Shortys. Shortys is like a world famous Port Aransas bar that they moved over here. And while we're talking about looking at the bar, schools are just getting out, so there goes the school bus. I just realized how close Shorty's is to the school now. That's sweet. Here's the VFW post. For those of you people that know Port Aransas. Look at those blue skies today, guys. Woo! There's Shorty's. They cut that right into the other building. Look at that roof line. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Still have work to do. See if they can put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Shorty's, the island's oldest and friendliest. Shorty's oldest and friendliest. It doesn't say bar though. Yeah, they're still putting it together. Add the steps. Looks like they're putting in a deck or something right there. There's those skies again. Got some picnic tables stacked up. Maybe they'll have a little indoor-outdoor area. And on a day like this, I'd be outside because some solar panels on that roof there. I thought we might try some of the little back roads. Oof. Man, that was a bump. I don't think I'm having any more kids after that bump. We'll make a right on the Roberts Avenue. Thought we'd go down some of the roads that maybe we haven't driven before instead of driving down the same ones. Give you a little better look at Port Aransas. It is a gorgeous day. I don't even want to look at the temperature. I know the wind's blowing pretty good, but nothing like it was, and the sun is shining. And let's go this way and then turn before we get to the school. How's that? There's the Crazy Cajun coming back to Beach Street. Maybe we'll cut down to the beach. Someone's blowing bubbles. See the? Can you guys make out the bubbles in the air? That's just weird. So we got Shorty's right up the street. The Crazy Cajun. Island Animal Clinic, the Gaff. We made a video in the Gaff. Got a few beers and some pizza. Stingrays. I think we got a beer and some tacos in there. I needed this sunshine today, guys. If you're new to the channel, run. I live full-time in my F-150 with a Lear topper. Been doing it for over 4 years. This is my 5th winter in South Texas, living in my truck. Do the math on that one. I first moved to Texas permanently in 2007, and right around 2002, I lived here for about a year and a half, and wound up going up to the Philadelphia area. Worked up there for 4.5 years and came back down. And Texas has been stuck with me ever since. Just driving through the dunes here. This will take us right down to the Horace Caldwell Pier in Port Aransas. A lot of people like to call it the Bob Hall Pier. Bob Hall Pier's over on Padre Island, and that's getting renovated as well. Horace Caldwell Pier here is still getting work done, but it's good to go. It's open for a lot of things. There's a Texas game warden, I believe that truck said. They do a good job. We're going to be driving into the sun, guys. You let me know if you guys see any girls in bikinis so I can tell them to put some clothes on. There's nothing I hate worse is young, attractive college girls in bikinis showing up on my YouTube channel. Just kills the views, you know? It's still, I think it's still in the 40s. I honestly haven't checked all day. I don't want to ruin it. I was out filming the metal detector people. Bloop, bloop. I found a bottle cap. Bloop. Lots of people camping down here. You can get a $12 beach tag and stay 3 nights every 3 weeks, technically. Some people stay a lot longer, and my personal opinion is if you're not causing any trouble, nobody cares. As long as you're not setting up a homeless city or throwing junk around or being an a-hole, they're going to leave you alone for the most part. That has been my experience. I stayed overnight here a few weeks ago, and I slept good. I slept good. And I was down right on the water line earlier today, and there were people walking their dogs, and I saw a very happy wet Irish setter and a very wet dog owner, because when the dog got out of the water, the dog was so happy it jumped right on its owner. It's okay. He's a good boy. He's 100% good boy. I also saw a little mini Scottish Terrier that I was going to borrow so he could play with my friend Hammer. Let's let cars go behind us. If we go far to our, looking at the water, if we go far to our left, there's open spots where you can go right down to the water. And then we have a few miles of these bollards here. And then the rest of the island is wide open for the most part. There's a lady walking her dog. We are on Mustang Island. The northernmost tip of it is Port Aransas. That's my favorite ship watching location. The northern tip of Port Aransas is where the Corpus Christi ship channel goes out into the Gulf of Mexico. And when you're in Port Aransas and you're there, that's called the South Jetty. So you got it? The northernmost tip of Mustang Island is the South Jetty of Port Aransas. You got it? Good. Good. There'll be a test later. Well, shall we whip out the dad joke button, guys? You ready? Here it comes.
3 years ago, my doctor told me I was going deaf. I haven't heard from him since.
That's actually pretty good. I kind of like that one. Have we heard that one yet on here? At least from the dad joke button? I don't think so. We like it. That's the tour master. And yeah, my truck needs a good wash, and my truck has Texas all over it. There's some small kites up here. I wish Hammer was here to protect me from those kites. When we get back to Rockport, we're going to drive Water Street because my buddy Richard, hello Richard, he wants me to check out the work progress being made on the motel there. Reel 'em in by the bay. So we can certainly go do that. That's not a problem. We usually drive Water Street once a day anyway, right? Once a day. Seems like once a day. Once a week. I'm tired, folks. I'm all giddy tired. There's people with kites. Ooh, tricksters. That's really beautiful. I'm so happy to see some blue sky, guys. It's been a while. I always like the looks of those roof racks, but I don't know what I would put in mine. I would have to get more stuff, and I don't want more stuff. I really went minimalistic when I started living in my truck, and just recently I've gotten rid of more stuff, and because I added stuff that I needed, so I got rid of stuff. My pillow is like brand new. I said a few videos ago my pillow had some spots of mold on it from the air being so wet, and I took some bleach wipes, Clorox wipes that you guys sent me, and cleaned it right up, and it was all good. It was all good. You know, I want to tell you about a channel. If you're watching, I'm sure you already know about the channel. My friend Jamie Macon has a really good channel, and it's a lot of train videos. I don't mean she puts out a lot of videos, I just mean a lot of her videos are trains. And she lives up in northeast Pennsylvania, which is like a mecca for old trains, like 100-year-old trains. So if you get a chance, check the description of this video, and there'll be a link to Jamie's channel. She does other things too in her videos, but it's usually somehow, for the most part, train related. So check out her channel if you get a chance. I'd appreciate it. More campers. What was that real expensive one we saw? Like, what was that called? A Earth Roamer or something? Starting at $685,000 and going up to $2.2 million. So you could sleep on the beach? Come on, man. You can get an $18 sleeping bag from Walmart and sleep on the beach in the winter. I'm just bitter that I don't have an extra $700,000 to spend on a vehicle. I mean, I have $700,000. I just don't have an extra $700,000. You know. I need to go buy a lottery ticket, guys, just so I can give the money away and still live in my truck and piss people off. It's a nice van. Hello.
Hello.
Got a hello. Yeah, I've been spotting black skimmers today up by the South Jetty. You in the back. Stand up, please. Where is the South Jetty again? That's correct. The northernmost part of Padre Island. Okay, thank you. 10 points to Gryffindor. Guys, I'm going to go park by the water and enjoy myself. Leash laws strictly enforced. All animals must be under restraint. Why do they have to word it like that? You know, under restraint. I see a lot of dogs here not on their leash, just walking around their people's campsites and things like that. And I've seen the dog catcher maybe once or twice here. I don't mind people's dogs not on a leash as long as they're friendly with other dogs and friendly towards me. I've been jumped on by many a dog here at Port Aransas, and I have no problem with it whatsoever. City vendors only. Hey guys, thanks for riding along today. If you're someplace cold, I hope this warms you up a little bit. I just hit the phone. Thanks for watching.